When I first heard there was going to be an Overwatch 2, I thought to myself, wasn't that a little bit too early? And can you not just add on stuff on Overwatch 1? I don't think it really needs a sequel. And I would say most people would agree with this opinion. But then when I heard there was going to be a PvE mode that supposedly they said it would be very replayable, I was thinking to myself, yes, I want to know more about the Overwatch lore because I'm like a lore nerd about this game. And then I saw like the little glimpses of the cinematics they were going to have in the PvE, and it looked really nice and clean because Blizzard is really good with cinematics, at least for Overwatch. But then they said that PvE will be coming out a year after the multiplayer side of the game comes out. And I was just thinking to myself, can we for once just like release a game completely without any like little parts and bits? It gets so annoying. I think I said this in one of my other videos, but there should be like a law where a game has to come out complete. And then if you want to add on stuff to it, fine, that's cool. Sell it as DLC. So sadly, I guess this is a half of a Overwatch 2 review. I want to do another video on the PvE, but I guess this video will just cover the Overwatch 2 multiplayer side. So stay tuned for that. Now, Overwatch is probably one of my most favorite games. It is super addicting. These are the guys that made World of Warcraft and other, very addicting games. I never played World of Warcraft, and I really don't even play any Blizzard games. This is like the only Blizzard game I've played. I have like over an insane amount of hours on Overwatch 1, and even at one moment I was top 500. But console. Yeah, I know, console. Still though, counts. So I think I have like a little knowledge of the multiplayer side of Overwatch at least. I know something. I know a good thing or two. I know what should have been balanced, what Blizzard should have not done to the multiplayer, what they mess up, with the updates and all that. I have a little knowledge. So pretty much Overwatch 2 multiplayer at least side. It's okay. The 5v5 part is really good, in my opinion. Some people didn't like it. Some people say it's too slow. It takes forever to pick up. But honestly, 6v6 was a little hectic. And I find the 5v5 very refreshing and new. It's not as crazy. You can actually carry now, even though it is a team game. But I'm just saying, it is pretty fun to carry here and there, Obviously, with this 5v5, they have now 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 support. And that's to buff all the tanks, because obviously they are solo tanking now. Me and my friend used to play Overwatch 1, and we would always rage. But now with this new 5v5 mode, I don't know, I even asked him in the middle of the game, we're having fun, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm actually having fun, it's not as chaotic. So in my opinion, I think the 5v5 was a good change. My opinion. Please don't roast me. And my god, thank god they made Doomfist a tank. He was so overpowered as DPS. The most annoying characters that I found most annoying was Doomfist and Widowmaker. A little bit Sombra. I just can't stand those characters. So that's what they added. They also added a new game mode called Push Mode. You pretty much push this robot, and you and the other team have to compete of who pushes the robot further. If you make it to the end, you automatically win. I think other games have made variants of this mode, but this mode is pretty cool. They did, however, take out the point mode. I don't know what's it called, but the 2-point mode, where you had to capture 1 point and then you had to go to a second point, but the second point was kind of hard to capture because the spawn is right there for the enemies. Since they took off that mode, they took off Temple of Anubis, the space one, I forgot what that's called, and the Volskaya Industries, which is a snow map. It's whatevers. I mean, that mode was stressful, the fact that I just said that their spawn is right there, but I'm okay with taking it off and leaving it on. I don't care. I wouldn't die on this side of the hill for this argument, but it's whatevers. It would get stressful though, I won't even lie, when you're attacking. And I guess, like I said, they replaced it with this push mode. I like the push mode. At first I didn't get it. I was completely confused what the was going on, but it was alright. It was a new little change, and they added new maps with this mode. And they added a few maps, by the way. They're pretty cool, I guess. I like the Rio one. That one's really nice. There's this night one. I don't know what's it called. It's like a night, so yay night. They also added 3 new heroes. The Junker Queen for tank. For DPS, they added Sojourn. And for support, they added Kiriko. Now, I don't really play support, so I guess I can't give a say on Kiriko. She's kind of fun, I guess, though. It's crazy that she can teleport to teammates. That's pretty trippy, but I don't really play her. For DPS, they added Soldier, and she is very, very good. It's crazy. Her railgun is extremely good. Could insta-kill people. I want to say she's broken. but slightly overpowered. Because there'd be moments I'm just walking out and I get sniped by her. Junker Queen is super, super fun. Even though she has one of the lowest healths of all the tanks, I still feel like she's one of the hardest to kill. She has this ability where she screams and it makes everyone slightly faster and gives everyone a over health. That's what they call it. It's like an extra green health bar. Yeah, she's super fun. Normally for tank, I would just play D.Va, Reinhardt, and Roadhog, but now I got another tank to play and she's really, really fun. I just hope adding too many characters doesn't really like mess up the flow of the game, because that's what some people were saying on Overwatch 1, that they added so many characters that the game just kind of got unbalanced. Because back in the day, if you were a Pharah and there's an enemy McCree, you could kind of still outplay her, or outplay the McCree, I mean. But now you're a Pharah, oh, they have a McCree. Or, my bad, Cole Cassidy, by the way, they changed his name. I'm sorry, but I'm still going to be calling him McCree. You know, you can still kind of outplay the McCree, but now it's just like, oh, there's a McCree? Alright, let me switch off Pharah, which is kind of annoying, because then if you switch, then they switch, and then you switch, then they switch. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm playing Overwatch here, or am I playing a character simulator thingy? What the And now, the Battle Pass. Yes, no more loot boxes. I'm very... I don't know, I kind of prefer the loot boxes, but at the same time, the Battle Pass does have good things, but then the Battle Pass has some bad things, and the loot boxes have some bad things. Like, for example, the Battle Pass, there's literally only like 1 or 2 things that I would want from the Battle Pass. Everything else, I don't even want. So I have to spend $10 on those 2 things, and the other things I don't even want. Yeah, I don't like that. I kind of prefer the old way where you can just go and buy the skin you want with the currency, which I think that is still a thing. I don't know, I don't really go into the shop, but there's like an Overwatch League shop. There's a shop to buy skins with currency. But someone made a good point, actually. Someone said if you buy 3 battle passes, that's $30. So I think each season is going to be 2 months, so that's 2 for 6 months, around there. And then you just buy 3 battle passes, so that's like $30, and you're getting 6 months of like all the content they're giving. I mean, it is kind of worth it if you see it like that. So if you're playing a game like Fortnite, let's be honest, you're buying some of the skins, at least 1 or 2, and those skins are really expensive. It's like 15 or $10 per skin, so that's like already like $20 for 2 skins. Now I know that Chun-Li skin was worth it, I know, but that's a lot of money for just 1 skin. So if you just use those $10 for the battle pass, you're getting more for your buck. But then again, like I said, the problem is that not everyone plays all the characters, so most of those things, or some of those things, will be useless. I am getting tired of battle passes. I have like the Fortnite battle pass to finish. I got the Fall Guys battle pass to finish. Now I got this one to finish. It's getting annoying. All these games are asking way too much time for you to give. Yeah, the battle passes are getting annoying. I hope we can end this trend of battle passes soon. So my opinion on the battle pass? I don't really care. It is annoying. I'm gonna have to spend $10 for just 2 things that I want, but it's whatever's. I really don't care. I just care about the gameplay of the game and content, to be honest. My god, and it was super hard to get this gameplay that you're seeing in the back. The launch of this game was really bad. So if you didn't know, Overwatch 2 got DDoSed, I think 2 times, and it was out for like the first 2 days or 3 days. People were getting kicked out. I actually got kicked out of a game because of a server issue. So I don't think they fully fixed it. I mean, it wasn't their fault they got DDoSed, so you can't really blame them for that. But at the same time, I think they should have a group ready, to counter this. But then again, I'm no IT guy. I don't know if it's hard or easy to fight a DDoS. Someone school me in that in the comments, please. Overall, I think the game is good. I actually enjoy it more than Overwatch 1. I'm not as, raging as much. I did rage one moment. Our team lost a 4v5, and I raged a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, how did we lose a 4v5? That's annoying as hell. But overall, though, I'm having fun with this game. If people are saying it's the same game, it really isn't. I mean, it is, but it isn't. They've made a bunch of changes to all the characters, some minor, some major. I'm not going to sit here and go through all the changes because we'd be here all day. There's YouTubers and other Twitch streamers, I guess, that go through all the changes, but yeah, the game is different. It feels different. It's not as stressful, like I said. It feels fresh. But the people saying that, like, oh, it's the same game, I mean, I feel like those people just played it a little bit and then they just saw a bunch of people saying it's the same game, so they just jumped on that bandwagon just to say it's the same game, just to troll us. So that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, God, I have to say it. I'm sorry. I don't want to say this. I gotta say it. Hey, I gotta say it. Please, like and subscribe. Okay? Just do that. Just do the thing, alright? It would really help a lot. Jeez, next thing you know, I'm gonna be saying, did you know 80% of you haven't subscribed to my channel? But yeah, when the PvE comes out, I'll do another Overwatch 2 video. And my next video actually will be a She-Hulk review. So if you guys watch She-Hulk or any Marvel stuff, I'll be doing reviews about that. I might do a review on Black Adam. I'm not really much of a DC person, but I might do that. So yeah, thank you guys, and you guys have a good one. You guys thought I was kidding about the hours, huh? Look at this. Yeah, I told you guys that there's a reason why I had that many hours. I might say that story later, but yeah, that's disgusting. That's not something that I should be proud of. I should try to hide this, actually. I don't even know why I'm showing it.